Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start Chapter 7, second part of South Africa. So today's class topics are physical features of South America, in which we will discuss about the Andes Mountain, the Eastern Highlands, the Central Lowlands, the coastal plains, and the islands. So here we will start our first topic with the Andes Mountain. So the Andes form the longest chain of 4 mountains in the world, that is with the length of over 7,000 kilometers. They are actually a part of the Western Cordilleras, which are continuous towards south direction from North America. The Andes consist of 2 or 3 parallel ranges with several intermountain plateaus that is laying between them, in which Bolivian plateau is considered as the most extensive plateau because it is considered as the most extensive area of high plateau, that is in high plateau, that is also considered as the high plateau just after Tibet plateau of Asia. The Lofi Aconcagua, with the height of 6,959 in the Andes, is also known as the roof of the world, as it is the highest peak, that is highest peak of America, in which Cotopaxi is also one of the highest active volcano peaks in the world. Next to this, we will discuss the Eastern Highlands. See, actually the Eastern Highlands mainly consist of the 3 highlands, in which Guyana Highland is situated in the north of the Eastern Highland, Brazilian Highland that is in the east central, and Patagonian Highland. These are a part of old landmass, that is of Gondwana land, that have been discussed in your previous video. And these are made up of old rocks such as those found in the Deccan Plateau in India. So, in the Eastern Highland, we will be discussing about the differences between Guyana Highland and Brazilian Highland. So, if we will first talk about the Guyana Highland, it lies in the northern part of the Eastern Highland. They are lower in comparison to the Brazilian Highland. And in this, Angel Falls of Orinoco River, that is the world's highest waterfall with a height of 979 meters. On the other hand, if we will talk about Brazilian Highland, so it lies in the east central part of Eastern Highland. It is higher in elevation, that is in the height of Guyana Highland. And Parana and São Francisco are some important rivers of Brazilian Highland. Now we will discuss the Central Lowland. The Central Lowlands is somewhere also named as the Central Plains that are found between the Eastern Highlands and the Andes Mountain. These plains or the lowland are mainly consist of the 3 river basins which drain into Atlantic Ocean. These 3 river basins are the Orinoco Basin, the Amazon Basin, and the La Plata Basin. So now we will discuss about the basins of these central plains, in which first we will discuss about the Orinoco Basin. Actually, the Orinoco Basin is in the north of the Central Plains that drained into Orinoco River, which has its source of Guyana Highland. It flows into Atlantic Ocean, and this river cross lawns of Venezuela, and the Orinoco River is also a navigable river. Next to this, we will discuss about the Amazon basin. This basin is drained by the Amazon River and its numerous tributaries. It has actually numerous tributaries in which this is the largest river in the world in terms of volume of its water, and the second largest after the Nile. The Amazon River originates from Peru. This river basin has an area of rainforest that is known as selvas, which mostly comprises of hardwood trees. And then in last, the La Plata River Basin, which is a wild fertile basin located in the south. It has three main contributing to its drainage, in which the Parana, Paraguay and Uruguay are there. The central area consists of miles of flat grassland of Argentina that are called or that are known as pampas. Below these pampas, there are drier regions of Patagonia that is also known as Patagonian Plateau. So, the coastal plain. South America is a narrow coastal everywhere on the coastal line except near the mouth of large rivers. The west coast is almost devoid of coastal plains because the Andes mountain rise steeply from the coast. Narrow coastal plains are found mainly in central Chile, Colombia and Venezuela. Coastal plains occur north of the Guyana highland and part of northern and eastern coast of Brazil. This region is devoid of vegetation but is rich in minerals such as copper, gold and silver. And then the islands. To the extreme south of this continent, there is Terra del Fuego, that is an archipelago separated from the mainland of South America by Magellan Strait. Cape Horn in the Hornos Island is also considered as the southernmost point of the continent. This is very important question for your exam. So, these islands are located within the territories of both Chile and Argentina. That is about 300 miles away from here. And there's a group of island also that is known as Falkland Island, that is in South Atlantic Ocean. The Galapagos Islands that lies off the coast of Equator is in the Pacific Ocean. So that's all for today's class. If you're having any confusion regarding this video, please ask to me in your Google Classroom. Thank you.